Hello everybody, my name is MightyBoy, and welcome to one of my very first mod review videos. And today we'll be playing one of the original mods I fell in love with, and began to later love the remixed version, Exit Music, Doki Doki Literature Club, made by originally I have actually no real clue, I kind of forgot, don't shoot me. But this version is remixed and remastered, or well, rebought back by the lovely Wretched team who made the original Exit Music Redux, which is a sequel, not really sequel, a remake, of course, of this one. This is just more of a demake. What happened to the original? I have no clue. I won't give you answers if I ever find out either. As of course I've started the game, but then I got this bright idea. Yes, let's start a YouTube channel. That'll do good. I'm just bored and want something to do. Please don't fire a gun at me. But anyways, shall we get into this mod? Maybe we shall. And this time, we're gonna have some fun. Hopefully you don't. And remember, if you're watching this video, I'm not gonna force you. Hit that like button, subscribe, don't turn notifications on. It's a waste of time. So yeah, let's get right into it. As of course, by the way, you won't see my name pop up because again, I've already started the mod. I should have read that. Dang it, what am I doing? Hey, if you want to read that, everyone that's watching, just pause the video at that moment and please do so. Thank you. Alright. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or to help her wake up. I love that, I get it's the festival, but why has he never thought to do this? Oh, wait, no, he did. He has. Whoops. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. And that goes back to contradicting my point that I just realized. I was thinking, why didn't he do this before? For crying out loud. He did try waking her up a bunch of times and then just gave up because she was always so late to get up and get going. But now I just realized he continued starting to walk to school without her. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. The hell with it. I'll go get her. I grabbed the cupcakes Natsuki and I made yesterday and make my way to Sayori's. Sweet. You know, I've always actually kind of curious. Put down in the comments what you think Natsuki's cupcakes would taste like. I think they would just taste like pure icing, even the bread. Like, even the batter, the dough, everything just tastes really sweet. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. She really is a heavy sleeper. No, you don't say. You don't say, man. I swallow. Gulp. I'm just imagining just this cartoony gulp as he's walking up the stairs. Can't believe I ended up doing it after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. That's my laptop. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. By the way, my name, that's not my actual name. It is a character name of mine. But, if you're wondering, why does it look so weird? I think I actually had caps lock on when I typed it in. And I was just too tired because I downloaded this really late because of my dear heaven forbid sleep schedule. I was like, oh yeah, maybe just game's broken. There's no response. And so now I can't fix it. I'm new to modding Doki Doki Literature Club, so there's a lot of things I still gotta learn before I can fix things. Anyways, I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door and say, "Oh, this is different.
This is awesome. Awesome.
Yori?"
Jan!
Can't. Sorry, I won't do that again. Jan! Sarah stands at the foot of her bed, a long rope in her hand. Okay, one thing is I always was confused about. Where is Sayori hanging from? Because we've seen the full room. Oh, there we go. There's full screen. Sorry everyone for the crappy small display originally. But you see the whole room. There's no hook for the rope to hang on to or anything. That means she just has a hole in her ceiling that she just strung that through, nailed it down, probably went back downstairs and just boom. Honestly, though, I love the sprite work on the game. This is great. It's tied into a hangman's noose. I wonder why. Shock of the moment, I release my grip on the cupcakes. What the? I don't know if YouTube will allow me to say that, since I'm a new channel. I should have looked into that. But what the frick?
It's not what it...
Like hell, it's not what it looks like. I'm sorry. Jan. Sorry, I can't get over the all caps name. I can't believe this. Sayori wouldn't do something like this, he says as he's holding the hangman's noose. Jesus, Sayori. I should have known it was this bad. Sayori drops the noose to the floor. Sayori, why haven't you talked to anybody about this? She literally did. She literally admitted she had depression.
I don't want to waste people's time.
You're not wasting anybody's time. We all just want you to be happy, like you've made us. You really deserve to be happy. I know you don't think that now, but, well, it's the truth. And I'm determined to help you every step of the way. But to start, you need to talk about this.
I can't.
There is a short pause, all silent, aside from Sayori sobbing.
I was about to do it, Jan.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at the all-caps name. I'm not laughing at that again. That's not funny. It's stupid. But, quick reminder for everyone that is struggling at this moment, please seek out help if you think you need it, and even if you don't, you should check it out if you feel horrible and depressed. Remember, there's always help out there. Even if you don't want it, it's best you do. So if you're ever feeling down, don't forget to grab some help mentally, because we could all use it. Even when we don't think or we're in doubt, please, if you feel that you're in a bad place, in a bad mind space, please get some help. Therapy, mental institute, suicide hotline, it doesn't matter who, or even your closest friends. It might be hard to talk about it, but it doesn't always have to be hard in the end. A battle can be hard to start, but easy to finish. So remember, if you ever need help, just ask.
I'd have never seen you again.
Sayori, could you imagine if I'd found you like that? Sayori, listen, it does not matter what you were going through. You'll always have a reason to stay with us. Even if there's only one thing worth living for you to... I don't know if I'm dyslexic or not, but I just think I had a stroke there. Even if there's only one thing worth living for to you, you need to hold on to that. I know there is. She grabs the noose out of our hands.
This.
No! You told me yourself yesterday.
Jan.
She releases loses her grip on me and backs away. We know it will be tough, but I'll be there for you. What if he says, if there even there's one thing worth holding on to for you, you should do that, and she lets go of him next second. Kind of, I mean, we did technically reject her yesterday in this timeline, so, you know, we all will, no matter what. Now listen to me. You need to talk to someone professional about this. I'm not taking no for an answer, Sayori.
I don't think I'm ready. We can go another time.
Not a chance. You seriously need professional help as soon as possible. This here you should listen to. Anyone, if you are on the verge of wanting to end your life, please don't. There's people that care about you, and if you don't think there is, you're wrong. We're leaving now.
I don't know if I can.
Sayori, do it. Me, if not for yourself. She sniffles, wiping her face with her sleeve.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. To the doctor's. We'll take the bus.
Jan, the festival.
Screw the festival! Oh no, he didn't. You know he's serious for that. He's the real man for that. I mean that, actually. And you're more important to me than that. I don't care. The main character in Odds, either A, are one of the coolest, like, interpretations, or B, just a emotionless husk, and I love either or.
Well, I need to get changed first.
Girl, you look good in this. You're fine. Like, you. Oh, of course. I nod and take a step outside, reaching down to pick the rope up first, taking it with me just in case. You think she's still going to try after that? I mean, she's literally agreeing to go with you. I mean, it's most probable that she would. I mean, most people would try, probably. I wouldn't know. I don't understand things like this. I'm very young still. But, she gently nods, shutting the door in my face. I'm a little anxious leaving her alone right after something like this. Regardless, she needs her privacy. Yeah, that's kind of what's required for someone to change. Kneel down, beginning to clean up the cupcake massacre, littering the floor with a towel. Okay, first of all, that's a bold-faced lie. A towel? I'm thinking like a bath towel is what he's using. He could probably be using a paper towel, but even then, that's not going to work. He doesn't say, I go get a towel and wet it. No, it's just a towel. Now he's just ruined a perfectly good towel. Either or, if it's a paper towel, then this means that he's just wasting time smearing it across the freaking ground. Natsuki is going to kill me. She was going to kill you, either or. I return downstairs and untie the noose, dropping the loose rope in the trash. You know, something about that just does not feel right. I mean, throwing the rope in the trash, I don't think that can be thrown away, can it? Depends on how, I mean, from what I saw from the original game and what we know what happens originally, the rope was pretty thick. It's probably like an inch in diameter. So now I'm confused. Can you actually just throw that away? I'll ask my guardians later. She's probably ready by now. Knock on Sayori's door and she answers. Ready? Sayori nods once, her eyes glued to the floor.
This is Let's Pass for me, right?
She stares at me, expectant of an answer. Feel uneasy, but answer anyway. I know it is. No. You don't. Fun. Let's get going. I just want to also note, by the way, if I seem surprised what's going on, even though I said this was one of the very first mods I discovered, it's been like, I'd say 4 years since I remembered even this. Maybe like 5. Because I think I found this in my early years. I was obsessed with Doki Literature Club. And now, I'm 15. I was young, and I had a lot of experience now with either writing my story and stuff like that. It'll completely throw this out of my brain. So, if I seem surprised, and you're like, "You've played this before. Stop faking it." It's been 5 years. Don't judge me. But also, I might critique it even a little because here's the thing: even Reggie is like, I'm not one to pick favorite children. It's not right to do that. But dear God, do we hate Redux? Well, not Redux. Dear God, do we just hate the original? I love the Redux, and I can't recall if I'll like this one or not. And it's probably gonna be a hard battle because I am a Natsuki fan all the way to heart. Okay, that's bothering me. There is no light in front of these, and this sign is glowing. I'm getting it's probably just like a screen or something, but dude, I don't like that. That just bothers me on so many levels. It's just sticking out. Sticking. Sorry. I'm sitting down in a waiting room outside of the doctor's office, patiently waiting for Sayori to return. I'm anxious. My phone buzzes quietly. Sorry. Sorry, I had a good nap before this. So I learned that today was supposed to be the date of the festival. Text is from Monica. Oh, where are you? This I don't feel is right. It's Monica. You being the president of the litter. Oh no, she is like a teenager. I mean, she has a Twitter. Where are you? Question mark, question mark. I have to reply. I'm busy. Really? Jan! Please don't tell me you've got a cold feet about the poems or something. It's a bit more serious than that. What's going on? I don't know if I can tell you right now. I'm serious, okay? You gotta believe me. Fine. It's giving me pink eyes. Pink eyes is in the mod, not the actual, not the actual pink eyes. Just hurry up and bring Sayori with you. Well, how am I gonna tell you this, Monica? I look at the door through the small window. I can see Sayori breaking down her chair, her head resting on the doctor's desk. It's terrible knowing that I let her reach such a point due to my own negligence. Ooh, Monica, I got something to tell ya. The door that leads from the entrance to my waiting room swings open, and a couple nurses walk by. But my phone buzzes again in my hand, and I turn my attention back to it. It's just me and Yuri here, damn it. You don't gotta be so mean. Why? Where's Natsuki? IDK, please get here and help. Please get here quick and bring Sayori, okay? Question mark, question mark. It's a personal issue. I can't promise anything, but I'll try to get the festival before it's over, okay? Okay. A couple minutes of waiting pass before I get another message from her. Forget it. Everyone's here already and they're waiting. A few minutes pass by. Wow. We have to cancel. Return my phone to my... Crap. Sorry about that, everyone. Return the phone to my pocket, running my hands through my hair. Why now? I feel terrible for Sayori. The fact that she's in such pain right now and how oblivious I was to all of it. On the other hand, I also feel like I've put Monica and Yuri on the spot in front of all our classmates. Monica and Yuri. It reminds me of something that Monica told me a few minutes ago. Where is Natsuki? I wouldn't say that's being reminded if it was just a few minutes ago. It was more or less just thinking about it and just remembering, not being reminded. Suddenly, the door to the waiting room opens again, and another nurse walks by. However, she's accompanied by someone familiar. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that. Natsuki, are you okay? She quickly turns away and runs back this way. She keeps exiting the hospital. Jeez. I think I remember a little bit of the plot now because of that. I jump out of my seat to speak to her, but I notice the nurse staring at me suspiciously. I take a seat once more, anxious. Why was the nurse suspicious? suspicious. Yes, I can know the person but not have anything. She's acting like I have something to do with it. You're kidding me, right? You cannot just look at me and be like, you did something because I said her name. I was clearly in here first. I take a seat once more, anxious about now how Natsuki's well-being as well as Sayori's. Excuse me. What happened to her? Explain how Natsuki wandered into the hospital bloody and bruised, looking for help. Poor Natsuki. She probably fell down. That happens to me all the time. I say, without actually ever falling before. I have fallen, so don't listen to that. She then cautiously asked if I had anything to do with Natsuki's injuries. First of all, I just said her name. I just know her, and I literally asked, "What are you doing here? What happened?" Now I'm curious, what was my tone? Because, like, was it just, Natsuki, what happened? Why are you here? Or was it, Natsuki, what happened? Like, was there any concern? Because, for crying out loud, Christ, no. I don't even know what's going on. I had to bring my friend here. She tried to. I doubt Sarah would want me to talk about her struggles so openly. She is literally staff. Literally staff. I'm pretty sure she's already aware. Not now, anyway. Oh, listen, it's serious, okay? I bite my lip as the nurse continues to on her way. She's kind of fine. My phone buzzes again.
Are you sure you don't know where Sayori and Natsuki are?
I already told you, I don't know. It just bothers me that this newbie who's not experienced with literature as he stated in the original game is more professional texting than the literature club president. I already told you, I don't know, with a period, comment, and like capitalizing his eyes perfectly. Can't tell her about Natsuki either. Chances are it's her own personal issue and she deals with it in her own way. Still, you guys should text her.
It doesn't matter anyway.
We got Monica without freaking any capitalization, period, or anything.
We had to cancel our performance. PPL. People are complaining about the cupcakes not being here.
Wow. I could send you the address of where they're at and which trash can and what towel I ruined.
Yuri's gone from some fresh air.
No, she didn't. She just left. Jesus, I'm sorry, okay? My hands are tied here. I can't do anything to help right now.
Okay, whatever.
At least you freaking used the capital letter for that and a period, but you couldn't do that for whatever. I'm disappointed.
Thanks a lot.
Jayan! That feels so right, actually, with the capitalized name. It's just kind of like that.
Thanks a lot, Jan.
You don't gotta be so mean. Like, darn. Damn. You don't gotta be so mean. Like, I pissed Monica off because I couldn't bring myself to tell her what happened. And you're in the right for that. So I had to text Natsuki quickly about what I just saw. You think that after she turned away crying after looking at you, she's gonna want to talk about it? Hey, Natsuki. What happened? Oh, here, let me tell you everything. A couple minutes pass with no response. The message doesn't even mark as read. The office door swings open and Sayori emerges. I am here.
Jan, are you okay?
Not really, I'm just stressed out. How are you?
I really don't want to talk about it.
Are you sure? Yes. I am here. I could just...
Jan, please, shut up.
Can we just drop this?
I don't want to make a big deal out of it, especially in front of the other club members.
They're not here. Just so you know, Sayori, I don't think you understand how big of a deal this really is. You nearly killed yourself. Yeah, dude. You didn't have to throw in the F-bomb almost. I think you should go home and rest for a couple days, okay? This is what I like about Redux. This is a big stupid plot hole. Realistically, they would have her on suicide watch.
I guess I'll have to, right?
Sarah lets out a small bout of almost nervous laughter. It's a good idea, at least. You know that.
What about the festival?
Hesitate. I don't want to say or to feel like it's her fault that the performance was canceled, so I just started with Natsuki's absence. saying exactly what I was thinking.
Listen,
It, you wasn't serious voice. It wasn't your fault, Yuri. None of this is. Reminder, and going back to what I said about depression, remember, it's never your fault that you feel this way. And that's why you should ask out for help, because it's not your fault, and someone's gonna help you through it. I'm gonna drop talking about this so we can proceed. So he grabs my hand tightly, crushing it like in a vice-like grip, like Hulk Hogan strength. Just him sees hands all red and crippled now. You can talk to her if you really want to. Hell, she'd probably be able to give better advice than me. Maybe. Tells her you should have went through with it.
did you tell my parents?
Sigh. I did. Yeah. Sorry though. I felt like I had to, and
Thanks. I screwed up.
that would actually probably be the most terrifying thing to ever do. Most of the time when people go through this, it is their parents that find out, or a friend, and they always end up having to tell their parents. That is a hard thing you would have to do.
I'm scared. I have to tell them myself.
So he glances downward to the pristine floor.
I love you, Jan.
Despite her condition, I can't lie to her. It would be unfair to her and have her hopes disrupted like that. Keep my mouth shut. Anyway, we should get going. There's no point to going to school now.
Wait, what time is it?
It's about midday. We've missed the festival, and if we turn up now, Monica's just gonna get mad at us. Okay, I'm sorry, but then I'm always just so confused with times in this game because of the surroundings. I don't know when I look at this room and I haven't. It's just making me think it's like sunset or something like that. It's probably because of the lighting. We can talk some more there. She gently nods, following my lead. We exit the hospital and ride a bus back to her house. I decide would stay with Ziori in her house just to make sure she's feeling better. We have at least a few hours together. We spend that time talking and watching shows together. Her mother arrives first, thanking me for letting her know what happened. I tell her that it's no problem. Tells me Sayori's father is on his way, and that I'm free to leave if I want. After I'm sure she's safe, I leave with her mother and head home. Entering the kitchen, I flick the light on and start making myself a sandwich, cutting up a tomato. Yes, I do that stuff intentionally, I used to, and I can't change that up. I'm sorry. However, I start to wonder about Natsuki. Remember the time I spent with her here? A little scuffle over the cupcake size. Just cuts back to them having an all-out brawl. Just like from Markiplier when he was playing it. Just they had like an anime battle. It's just she flicks him into a wall. Or just, oh, what a good time. That was the day that I still have not fixed the hole in my wall. That's like over here. There's just a gigantic hole in the wall. Like it connects to like you can see Sayori's backyard from it. But that bruise, her nosebleed. What the hell happened to her? And who in the right mind would do that to her? Possible reasons. Her injuries began to circulate in my head. Maybe she just fell over. Yep. This is what I'm telling you, man. It happens all the time. She could have got into a fight with another classmate of ours in casual clothes, in apparently midday. Or maybe no, surely not. I'm just overreacting to the situation. It's been a rough day after all. She told me while we were reading manga together sticks in my head.
I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this.
I shiver at the thought. The real reason I can come up with Natsuki's terrible injuries. I also noted, while I was distracted, I actually cut my finger open while slicing the tomato. Just the chunk of his tip of his finger is gone. It's as much as Matthew Perry's fingers. Oh. So that's just gone now. Ah, crap. That's honestly such a real reaction. I usually get lost in thought and I end up cutting myself a bunch by accident when I'm making food or whenever like opening knives get cut, and sometimes it actually does burn and hurt whenever it's a can of like something. But that's just honestly the honest reaction is, crap. So this indicates, so they are willing to specify if it's a paper towel or not. So now I'm just thinking that he actually used a bath towel and just to clean up that cupcake massacre without even wetting it. And even then, you'd be wetting a giant thing and it'd just be dripping everywhere. So then you'd be making more of a mess. Ugh. See why the Wretched team likes their version better. There's so many plot holes and things that bother me. Wrap my finger in a paper towel, letting a few drops of blood soak into it. Man, be a man, suck on the finger. Blood is such a tasty taste. Throwing the paper and the towel in the trash, I think back to Natsuki. I decide that I'll ask her about her father next time I see her. Even if she assures me that nothing Even if she assures me that I'm wrong, at least I'll know. I ate my sandwich and head upstairs to my room. Collapsed on my bed, exhausted from the stress that the day had brought me. I drifted into unconsciousness within minutes. Lucky, oh man, you don't know how many days there. Wait, I thought it was Monday. Wait, am I crazy? I thought it was Monday. It's a game.
Oh, hi, Jan, with all capital letters.
I'm back at the Leisure Club, craning my neck over in the club room. It's empty. Yuri and I are the only people here. I leave the classroom door open, expecting the other members to arrive shortly. Hey, Yuri. Sit down on the desk next to her, unpacking my stationery kit as she did with her own. I'm sorry, everyone, for keep doing that. I think that's my third time doing that, man. Listen, I know that Monica canceled the club yesterday, so I didn't get the chance to. Oh, okay. Never mind. That explains it. So I didn't get the chance to talk to you. So I just want to say I'm sorry that she had to let her little presentations go.
Don't worry about it, Jan. Monica told me that it wasn't your fault and you couldn't come. She said it was something serious. Yeah, it was a bit of an emergency.
Oh, wrong character.
From here on out, everyone, I'm gonna start talking like this.
Because apparently that's my voice. Yeah, it was a bit of an emergency. I decided to play down the situation in case Yuri doesn't know the whole story. I don't want to worry her after all.
Are you alright?
Man, I'm starting to sound good again. Me? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It was someone else. Someone close.
I see. Well, I hope everything works out for you and your friend.
I hope so too, Yuri. One passes of complete silence. Yuri is sat down in her desk, still reading. The class is still empty, aside from us. I'm worried. I've never been alone in a room with a woman before. What do I do? What do I do? So, Yuri?
Yeah.
Yuri jumps in her chair a little, startled by my interrupting the silence.
Yes.
You haven't seen Monica today, have you?
I'm afraid not, Jan. She's been in her mood since the festival, unfortunately. Not that I mean to be so rude about it. It did mean a lot to her after all.
I know it did. That's why I wanted to speak to her. I explained why Sayori and I were absent, and she might forgive me. Well, the both of us. But I promised Sayori I would say anything to Monica. That she is crap! I need to take like 5 seconds off the space bar after I read something. Has Monica said anything about me after the festival? I'm not even going to stick with the history because I feel bad for my viewers that are viewing this. It's probably nobody. Whatever. I don't care if nobody's viewing this. I'm having fun with this.
Not really. I mean, she did complain that the three of you were gone. I was kind of thankful that we got to cancel. Not to ruin Monica's plans. I'd never do such a thing intentionally.
Girl, I know. You wouldn't, Yuri. Don't worry. Tell you're too good of a person to be so mean. Besides, you have no reason to want to sabotage like girl like that. Sabotager, right? Yuri falters for a moment, lost for words. Monica wouldn't say something like that, right? She totally would. Monica wouldn't say something like that, right? She's a sweetheart. Like when she, like on Sunday when she came over to my house, and after I texted her, Natsuki punched me through a wall, and she punched Natsuki right in the eye. Oh, that explains the black eye. She's a sweetheart. Besides, not only is it egocentric, it's insensitive. You know, she didn't know about Sayori. Felt like it was way too close to reality. Wow, that's harsh. I doubt that she meant it, though. What I meant to say is, she was in no position to say that. I understand that she was frustrated about it, but there's never a good reason to say horrible things about... Gulp. And she retreats to the confines of her book. I just skipped out like half of that text. Are you kidding me? I turn and see Monica standing in the door, giving her an intense glare. Holding a shotgun in her hands while she's giving this glare. Just keep talking. I don't want to. Keep talking. Keep talking. Just stared at me, Monica's gaze instead of concentrating on the portrait of Mark. I wish I could do the same. Swallow. She ruffs. Oh, not ruffs. Monica does not bark, everyone. And starts talking. Where's Sayori? And Natsuki. Where's Mark? Where's Mark, William? Don't care. Where's Mark? She stares at Yuri intently. Monica's presence intimidates me. I would see it's the president of the freaking literature club. I don't know, Monica. I haven't seen them. Wow. I'm not tired. You're tired. She gives me an acidic stare, her emerald green eyes piercing my confident facade. Did Sayori tell her about the hospital? Are you sure? Yeah. Alright then. How come you weren't at the festival, Jan? In a family emergency. At this point, I'm practically lying to her face to keep Sayori's secret safe until she feels comfortable confiding in Monica. And again, I've known Sayori for so long. She's pretty much a part of my chosen family at this point. I mean, literally, you live next door, you stop by each other's houses, you literally go into each other's houses. I'm pretty sure they have their own keys for each other's houses. It's like a sister to me. So it's more stretching the truth than it's lying to her. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. Though I'm in denial, incredibly. Right. Monica's not having any of this. She doesn't know what magic I'm on. She must know I'm onto her. For Sayori's sake, I have to keep faith for her. I can't betray her trust. If she finds out I told someone that private information, she'll leak my social security card again. Monica's demeanor suddenly changes, and she looks at the two of us with a wiry smile on her face. Okay, you two. Since we're the evening was here, I decided that we're gonna have to cancel today's meeting. Hopefully there won't be any more emergencies or absences tomorrow. Emphasis on those words worried me due to how aggressively she spoke, and the gun pointed again at both of us. That's all. You can leave now. You can leave now. She scurries out of the classroom without a word. Like it turns her attention to me, expecting me to pack up. Not pick up my bag, exiting into the hallway without another word. Walking through the school's dormant hallways, I reach the door to the courtyard, but stop, placing my head in my palm. I forgot my own stationery. I'm an idiot. I turn the clubroom hastily to find my leather pencil case opened. I swipe it into my bag. I realize my pen is missing. Oh, no. No. Not this again. Quick glance around, and I concluded that I must have lost it earlier. No, you didn't. Yup, it's exactly that. No! Why? me do this again. Pen, the poor pen. Oh. She's moving hurriedly, clutching her bag tightly against her chest and wiping her face with her sleeve. Yuri? She doesn't notice me at first, so I jaw and catch up to her. Yuri, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Really?
Yeah, I'm all right, really.
You're awfully sweaty.
No.
Yuri, literally, your palms are literally dripping. I'm not kidding. It's like you poured water on them. Are you okay?
It's just anxiety.
I don't believe her. My eyes meet Yuri's for a brief moment before she looks away. Because that something's terrible happened to humans when we were separated. But what if could have happened to her in this state? I hold her for shoulder and try to slow her down so she can face me. She jumps, but complies as she comes to school's entrance. Yuri, whatever's on your mind, you can tell me, baby girl. I am your friend after all.
It's not much. It's just something that Monica said.
Monica? What could have she have said to my waifu? I don't have a waifu. I have a waifu. But I'm just... I am incredibly lonely. Well, if you don't mind my asking, what did she say?
I really don't feel comfortable talking about it. If you're okay with that.
I must have said something hurtful. It's fine. Really, I understand.
Well, if you're sure about that, you're always welcome.
Oh, crap. I'm screwing up my dialogue. Wow. You're always welcome to talk to me, though.
I guess it'd be nice if you walked with me. Maybe we can talk on the way.
Yuri's in here. I've got some time to kill. You've got homework to do. Besides, crap. Not when she's so emotional. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that'd be nice. Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh, wait a second. Do we? No. Wait, do we see this in Redux too? This just looks weird. I think we only saw it in an afternoon state. I don't remember ever seeing it in a day version. This looks so weird and grainy, like they picked it off of Google. Kinda strange. I don't mind it. It's good. But like the reflection. Man, high quality and detailed gate. You couldn't do that there. Following Yuri, I take the opposite turn from my... Anyway, if they did make this, or whoever made this, talented artists, by the way. These are impressive. I personally could never. Following Yuri, I take the opposite turn from my usual walk home. Soon enough, I find myself in a part of town that I rarely visit. The walk between us is mostly silent. Yuri occasionally sniffles, wiping at her face. What the hell did Monica say to her? I'm now actually curious. Wait, are we actually not doing the Yandere Yuri? I'm not confused. Decided to make some light conversation. Something about writing might be nice. She does take comfort in talking about subjects she's passionate about, after all.
So, Jan, how do you like writing poems?
She must have read my mind. Well, I usually like to listen to music while I write, even if it's just quiet, playing softly in the background, you know what I mean?
Really? Most time, I just feel like I can only write in silence. Leaves me at one with my mind, and lets me express my inner thoughts. Though sometimes, I do like listening to a soft piano track. Don't the lyrics alter the way you write?
Well, yeah. But I guess that's what I'm looking for, most of the time anyway. I like the mood of the music to affect the way I write, really. This is something I'm really especially passionate about, then I could write in just about any condition.
That actually sounds like an effective technique. I'll be sure to try it out.
At this point, Yuri seems to have perked up, her eyes cried. Imagine MC, or well, Jayan in this case, just listens to heavy metal while writing just Slipknot while he's writing the most cutesy, lovey poem because This is a Natsuki route, so I'm ensuring that he went for Natsuki originally in this game, so now I'm just imagining he's just writing about cupcakes and rainbows while listening to freaking Slipknot's Coaster. I decide to continue the conversation as I don't know how much longer it'll take to reach her house. I know Suri likes to hum a little tune to herself while she writes. Wonder what Natsuki does. Natsuki. I've been trying to contact her ever since I saw her in the hospital, but she hasn't responded to my messages. She hasn't showed up for school at all this week either. God, what could have happened? Was it really her father? I don't want to believe it, but the pieces fit together. Her absence, her inability to contact anybody, what she said about him, and most of all, the bruises. Sorry, this is a serious situation. Um, if you're ever going through child abuse, please call someone too. I don't want to get back into that because I did that with the suicide thing. Please, though, if you're ever experiencing child abuse, I too am a victim of it. But and it was awful. I experienced it for 10 years, but I'm finally out of there. Let's not get into my personal life though. But remember, please ask for help if you need it. Stick with that motto. If you think you need help, call for it. And even if you don't, think about if it's right or not by the laws of society. Society might be wrong sometimes, but when it comes to somewhat things like mental health and what's right for children or teenagers, they're very just. So please, call for help if you're experiencing it. Bite my lip as I feel my breathing growing heavy and my blood reaching a boiling point. If I find out he laid a finger on her, I'll get my ass whooped. I mean, what am I gonna do? Natsuki, this fragile small girl, launched me into a freaking wall with just a flick, so what am I gonna do against her father, who's probably just like the Broly equivalent? I'll be honest. I don't disrespect her or anything. Yuri's words derailing my train of thought. Natsuki's poems are just too simple for my liking. I suppose they lack a certain edge. I spaced out again. Excuse me, sorry, I had coffee recently too because I again woke up from my nap. Yeah. Speaking of Natsuki, however, I think we just passed her house then. No, we didn't. The CG didn't change. Wait, what? Wait, which one? He looks at me a little surprised by my urgency. Regardless, she points out to the house to me. So now this... Wait. I thought it was different. I thought it was a weird, different house. Could I be wrong? I thought this was the one from Redux. I could be wrong. Why do you need to know? I really don't want to worry Yuri about Natsuki. Well, I guess I just wanted to... Right. The verge of the journey is made in silence. I worried that Yuri got the wrong impression, but there's not much I could do. What impression could she have got? I just wanted to know where a friend of mine lived. You know, Jan, you're quite... Crap. Oh, yup, we're doing it. That's the look. That's the look, isn't it? You know, Jan, you're quite different when no one's around. When it's just the two of us. Yuri falls silent for a moment, lost in thought. Listen, I'd love to stay and talk. I really would, but oh, it's fine. I get it. You have places to be. Her head darts over towards the direction of Natsuki's house for a moment. It's fine. I've got some writing to do anyway. She turns and starts to walk. No, please, don't get the wrong idea, Yuri. I'm not really... It's fine, Jan. I can take a hint. I don't know if she's crying or sweating. I mean, she was probably crying. Before I can finish my explanation, she's already entered her house. I felt terrible knowing that probably Yuri will injure herself in my rejection. I leave quickly regardless. No, I don't blame you for your rejection either. That was getting mad creepy. I mean, I'd feel uncomfortable. Like, no, you're different. When it's just the two of us. This indicates she knows what it's like when it's the two of someone else. As I turn the corner and approach Nazi's house, my attention is directed upwards. On the second floor of a balcony, a large, heavily built man leans against the railing, smoking a cigarette. Is that her dad? I can't say that. My religion would never allow me to say that. I'd say one or the other, but never together. He's on the phone, and I can't but overhear his conversation. The man mutters something about having business to attend to, but the promise is to be wherever the caller wants within the hour. My stomach sinks. Business? He means what I think he does. Backtracking Yuri's route, my way back to school, and to my house from there. Fumbling with my keys, I unlock the door. Turn my bedroom and hurriedly get changed in my uniform and into some dark clothing. Not suspicious at all, dude. Oh, right! I remember now. We literally break into this guy's house. Yeah, this is from Redux. It's weird seeing it like this, actually. You know what? Taking a weird picture. Short jog brings me back to her house, and I take a seat within a bus stop on the street opposite to her, staking out her father. Staking. Sorry. I ponder over if he's already gone. Perhaps, and I missed him leaving. Maybe he's still dealing with business. After a few minutes, however, I'm proven wrong by the sound of an engine revving up and a new, expensive-looking performance car emerging driveway of a Nazi's house. Wonder if it's a Subaru. Wonder if it's a Subaru. But this is actually pretty different. So Nazis usually malnourished in the story, which would make sense if they're slightly poor. But here's the thing. Oh gosh, this takes abuse to a whole new level. Speeds away and around the corner within seconds, and once again, certain that it's gone. I move over to Nazi's house and ring the doorbell. I wait. Nothing. Press down on it again. Once more. No answer. Growing ever anxious, I knock on the door heavily, aggressively, banging my balled fist into the door. Natsuki! Moment of silence. Then from a second floor window, I see a curtain pull back. A flash of pink. Just quickly, it's replaced once more. Watch it intensely, waiting for any sign of movement until I hear the sound of the door chain being unchained and the deadbolt turning. My heart is ready to jump out of my chest. I don't know what I'll be greeted by, but I wait nervously. mm. Oh, that doesn't bother me. Natsuki! I've been worried about you. It appears your black eye is gone within the span of what, 4 days? 3? And you're glowing like a glow stick. Damn it, Natsuki, I told you not to eat glow sticks anymore. Ugh, this just bothers me. Why is the acid glowing? Jan, what the hell are you doing here? It's Natsuki. No kidding, and she's glowing like a glow stick, as I've stated. Thank God. Natsuki, are you alright? What happened to your bruises? What bruises, Jan? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, because that lasted only 4 days and it's perfectly gone. Not even faded purple, nothing. Like, ugh. I don't know what you're talking about. She's playing dumb, even though I saw her. Dude, I even got you a selfie with it, like, on Snapchat. I even took a selfie of you on Snapchat, Natsuki. She's playing dumb, even though I saw her. What could have happened to her for her to be so devoted to keeping it a secret? Before I can reply, she's grabbed me by the collar of my shirt and yanks me into her foyer. Hey, how do you know where I live? Oh no. No. No, wait a second. Don't tell me it's gonna do what. Hmm. Hold on. Hold on, folks. What sandwich? I'll pass. By the way, wait. Okay, never mind. Sorry about that, viewers. I had a thing to answer. Hopefully my mic didn't pick that up, so now you know don't know what kind of sandwich I like. Has she been All right. Better question is, where have you been? I haven't been feeling very good the last few days. No need to be so mean about it. Does she expect me to believe it after what I saw? Natsuki, I know something's wrong. I saw you at the hospital, remember? Oh, that? She giggles. That was nothing. Oh, now I can't be mad at a face like that. I mean, I totally could, but I mean, I couldn't be mad at a face like that, hypothetically, right? Don't worry about it, okay? There's much worse to be worried about. What do you mean? Come with me. I could do with another class thing. Bro, she's like 18. She's 18. She's 18. She's. You can't be serious, dude. She's 8. You know what? I'm glad I've played Redux recently after all these years because I've only found out about it. But, like, she's 18. I'm glad they got rid of that. That's a horrible plot in the story. As she moves, she begins radically wobbling as though she's having trouble walking. She holds tighter onto my arm for support. She stumbles and nearly trips. I catch her wrapping my arm around her chest and pulling her upright. Thanks. That's not like her. Normally, if I grabbed her for whatever reason, she'd freak out and call me gross or a perv or kick me in the balls or throw me against the wall again and punch a hole through my wall. Here she'd even flinch or say anything about it. Something feels off. Reduce my grip on her reluctantly, and I notice she's got fangs. Skinwalker! Skinwalker! Release my grip on her reluctantly as she's still staggering her way along. I assist in moving her, now up the stairs, making sure she doesn't fall and knock us both back. Now imagine he's carrying her like a big piece of furniture. We finally make it up the stairs and Natsuki guides me to her room. Her room is... What is that? What is that a lamp or something? Why is it so bright? It's a Nova Star that's just casually in her room. Her room is a mess. My room looked significantly worse in many ways. If this is a mess, I have no clue what actually is. Like, it actually looks good, thank you. Hey, Nazi, what's with the glowing ball of energy? Oh, that's just a Nova Star that just formed in my room. Her floor is littered with small ripped up pieces of paper. Um, no, it's not. Picking one up, I recognize one of the protagonists of Parfait Girls. The cover is a heavy laminated cardstock, and it's ripped into two. There's no way Natsuki was able to tear that in half herself. Not only that, but she had no reason to either. But I could think of someone who does. There's a large bottle of red wine, cap open, lying on its side on her bed. Only a small drip escapes, staining her bedsheet crimson. They should probably detail that, like, on the white of it, because either A, it's just probably the lighting, but this is pink. This is a pink bed sheet or a red bed sheet. You would not be able to notice, especially in this dark of a room. There can't be that much left of it. I knew she'd been drinking. I could tell from the moment she opened the door. No, you could not. Natsuki, you haven't drunk all of that yourself, right? What? No, I'm sure to drink. This game is so stupid. She looks flustered. Of course I have, you dumbass. That's a bit much, isn't it? I come from Irish descent. That doesn't matter. I haven't finished it anyway. Literally, there's just a drip that just escaped. Where? On the bedsheet. She starts slurping the bedsheet. What the f- She retrieves the bottle from her bed. I reach a hand out to take it from her. Natsuki. Nuh-uh, it's mine. No. Oh man, this is stupid. I apologize to my viewers if my single commentary is boring to anyone viewing this video later on, for I have no capability of talking to myself without making myself laugh. So if you don't like my content, you don't gotta watch anymore. But I think I'll be ending this video soon. I just gotta find a good stopping point. She holds the bottle just out of reach and tries to push me away. She's too weak, however, and I simply move her arm aside. Come on, that's enough. Hey, Jan, please, I need this. That actually kind of. Ugh, why does that feel wrong? Something about the way she said that sent a pang of dread through my body. Before I can reach out my arm out to stop her a second time, the remainder of the bottle's contents are gone. Looking at her bedside drawer, I see Natsuki's phone. Looks overturned, so I can only see her case. The case is glittery pink. This drink is nice, Jaya. I don't think wine is gonna be. I've never had wine, but nor any alcohol for that matter, since again only 15. But I don't think it's gonna taste good. It's old grapes. It's like eating like whole milk and saying it's like eating cheese. It's just not right. Ew. Natsuki, talk to me. I know something's going on with your dad. Please, I just want to help. I know something's going on with your dad, and she continues to smile like that. But I just can't if you won't tell me what's going on. This is all the help I need. She crouches under her bed and giggles. I felt this happy in so long. That hurts to hear. I don't know why. It's a fictional character. I grew only more uneasy hearing that. If this is the length she has to go in order to escape her demons, just how bad is the demon she's trying to escape from? Um, you literally saw her in the hospital 3 to 4 days ago, buddy. Instead, it rolls under her bed. Shaking my head. Wow, I'm sorry, I zoned out. I thought I said that stuff. As Nazi begins to snore, her grip on the wine bottle falters, and it rolls off the bed onto her floor. To my surprise, it doesn't shatter. Instead, it rolls under her bed. Now, wait a second. How does that happen? If she's weighing this way and she drops it. Wait, under her bed. That is like an inch gap. That's not even like big enough for anything to roll under there. Not even like a golf ball. My bed. I mean, I get it. They probably just took this asset off of like Google or something. You could probably find it. But, ugh, it just bothers me. My head. I bend down to pick up the bottle that rolled under her bed, reaching my hand underneath, getting it stuck because the inch gap of the bed. I can feel the wine bottle and something else. No, you can't. You said you grabbed it with one hand, or well, you reached your hand, not your hands, under there. So literally, there'd be no way you could feel the wine bottle and something else. What the? I thought both. You grabbed it with went under there with one hand. You didn't say hands. I will literally go back through the history to look at this. Shake my head. I reaching my hand, not hands. Placing the wine bottle in her bedside drawer next to Natsuki's phone. I take a look at what I recovered. It's a white container made of plastic. Wait, this isn't right. It's a bottle of pills. Looking for a description, I inhale sharply as I realize these are ibuprofen tablets. Oh, yeah. Those, from what I've heard, if you drink a bunch of alcohol, you get a hangover. I think that is probably a good essential thing if you're gonna